Okay, so there's a couple pieces, some administrative things that I'd like to talk about before we start the interview. So the first thing is this thing called balance of probabilities, and what that means is what most likely occurred. So in this process, I'm going to collect information from the complainant, from the respondent, from witnesses, and I'm going to come to a conclusion as to whether I think the incident happened or not. And so that's balance of probabilities, what most likely occurred. I call that a finding of fact. Did the incident happen? Yes, no. Then beyond that, what I do is I take a look to see if the incident did occur, then does it meet the definition of harassment or violence or a portion of the code of conduct, whatever it is I'm looking at in the investigation. I have an obligation as an investigator to offer what is called procedural fairness, to make sure that the person who's accused, the respondent, they know the information that I have collected. They know what it is they're trying to defend themselves against, so they can share their experience. So I need to facilitate, be fair to them and facilitate the conversation. No surprises there. And likewise for the person who filed the complaint, the complainant, I need to help them tell their story. I need to give them enough information so they know what it is they need to tell me and ask them the right questions. And then there's also, a trauma-informed approach. Sometimes we're dealing with situations we're asking people to retell stories that could be very difficult for them to share. And so, in that sort of case, I need to make sure that I'm giving the person I'm interviewing plenty of time, take breaks, let them control the pace of the conversation. Don't press hard, but really, work with them to get the information, to get them to share their experience without triggering an incident or an event or further trauma. So those are just some of the things that we do in the administrative investigations. Do you have any questions?